Heyo, my name is Xander and this is my vlog. In case you didn't know, my name is Xander and I'm on season 2 of King of the Nerds. I'm here to give you my top 3 moments from the finale! The 8th episode! The end! I just have to say that regardless of how this turned out, I had an amazing time. It was one of the best times of my life. I got to meet amazing people, do some amazing things, and I just have nothing but love for this show. That being said, let's get into it! My number 3 for this week is getting all of the nerds back into Nerdvana and rocking out. We may have had some things to drink. I may have had some things to drink, as evidenced by 1, 2, 3, 4! G major. It was great to have everybody back in the house again, and it was almost a little too quiet without them. As soon as they got back in, it felt like Nerdvana again. Some of my favorite moments that didn't make it onto air include taking a shot with J-Wits and dedicating it to PP Up. It's in Pokemon, it's fine. And also, I'm pretty sure that Mary-Kate took a decanter of tequila back to the purple room with us. And it got cray-cray. And I'm pretty sure that we sang Wicked in our confessionals together, but we each sang a different song from Wicked at the same time. It was probably a hot mess. I don't remember anything. Moving on! My number 2 moment from this week is crowning King Kayla. What? It's not number 1? Oh, just wait. Kayla winning was a little bit unexpected, as you can see in my face and my reaction in the throne room. Not that we doubted her abilities, we only saw one half of what was going on. We saw what she did, and we thought that perhaps Jack had finished the whole thing because he seemed so confident in what he had done. I love Kayla to death. I'm sure she's going to be a great representative because she really is a nerd. And now, my number 1 moment from the finale of King of the Nerds Season 2 is this editor putting in that subtitle, something in Chinese. I don't know, I'm just an editor. I lost my shit. I thought that was so funny! I can't believe that that was there! This is the best moment. By far. I just think that's hilarious. Now it's that time where I answer your questions. You can tweet me at Xanderific, 2Rs1F, or use the hashtag ThroneOfGames, GAYMES, and I will answer your question. April Hufflepuff123 writes, Xanderific, would you ever consider doing King of the Nerds again? In a heartbeat! I loved the show so much. I love what it represents. I love how it's portrayed. I love everything about the show. I want to be involved with it as much as possible. All stars! Whoa! Coming down with a cough. Weird. Kaylee writes, do you like any bands like Blink-182, Green Day, Fall Out Boy, etc.? If not, what do you like? I do like all those bands. I liked all of those bands a while ago, maybe in like the 90s, early 2000s, I think. I love a cappella music, especially Pentatonics. They're my favorite band right now. I got to see them live here in Los Angeles. They are fantastic. I don't know how they do those things with their mouth, but I bet it comes in handy in the bedroom. Moving on. Smarticle Marticle writes, what's the best advice you can give to a kid that gets bullied? This is a hard question, and I don't normally get so serious on these vlogs, but I know that it's a real issue out there, especially for LGBTQ youth. The best advice that I can give is just to power through it, and I know that it's hard, and I know that you're sick of people telling you that. But I didn't even realize how much of the world was out there because I grew up in a small town as well. And as soon as I got out of the country, I went to Italy, I went to Greece, and saw that there was so much more to the world outside of my tiny little high school. Just don't be afraid to be yourself, and don't let other people's fears affect who you want to be. That's the best advice that I can give you. Just stick through it. So that is it. We are at the end of this vlog series for King of the Nerds. There's no more King of the Nerds. But does that mean I'm going to stop making videos on this channel? No! You can check out my RuPaul's Drag Race recaps on Mondays, my Japanese slang lesson videos with my roommate on Tuesdays, and on Thursdays now, it's going to be a mystery, but I'll probably be talking something nerdy. Leave a comment down below on what you'd like to see me talk about in my Thursday vlogs, and I will ignore it and do whatever I want. Just kidding. I'll take it into consideration. And if you haven't already, I've been making content on this channel for a long time, so go back and check out some of my other videos. There's a lot of me being weird. Even though I won't be on King of the Nerds, there's still plenty of Xander to take in, so take it all in. I'm running with that tagline, so go with it. Thank you so much for this amazing ride. I had a blast. I hope that you guys had fun, and above all, that's what it's all about. Thanks, nerds. I'll see you later.
Hello. Hello. I look so weird.
Also, make sure to check out my other show on the stream.tv. It's Under the Table, and we get real drunk, and we play real games, and I get real hungover the next day. I should be a salesperson.